Hello. In this video, we're going to go over solving systems of equations by graphing. We will specifically go over systems of two equations, and we will show you how to go about graphing this type of problem. When we are graphing, we are looking for an XY coordinate point that will intersect between the two lines. We know that our M is our slope and our B is our y-intercept. Okay? From our y-intercept, we will start. We will use the slope to get the next points. We will graph the line. We will graph the other line. And we will find the point of intersection and we will be done. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is draw an XY coordinate plane. There we go. Make it pretty. Put your arrows. Put your labels, Y and X. There we go. Then we need to graph this first equation. When we graph this first equation, I need to recognize a few things. First, my B is 3. Second, my M is -5/3. Recall that your M is your slope, which is another way of saying rise over run. And in this situation, we have down 5, run 3, or up 5, down 3. Those are the two options because both will give you a -5/3 answer. So let's graph. We start by graphing the y-intercept, 1, 2, 3. Then we apply the slope, which is -5/3. So we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Now, again, recall that we want to point on the right side and the left side of these lines, of this initial point. So we're going to go the opposite, which is going to be up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and left 3. 1, 2, 3. At that point, we have our line. And I can probably draw it a little better. Let's draw it a little better. That might be as close as it's getting to getting better. Close enough. It looks good. There's our first line. Next, we're going to graph our next line, and then we're going to find our point of intersection. And then we will go to the next page and do this guy. So let's jump straight into it. Let's do a different color, green. Y equals 1/3 x minus 3. Let us recall that B is -3, and my M is 1/3. So my rise over run is +1 over +3 or -1 over -3. So let's us apply. My B is -3, 1, 2, 3. We apply the slope, go up 1 over 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, up 1 over 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the left side. We're going to go down 1 and then left 3, 1, 2, 3, because it's -1, -3. And another way to think about it, it just kind of continues the line. Just kind of continues the line. Beautiful. And then you can clearly see we have a point of intersection. And our point of intersection in this equation is +3, -2. That is the solution to this problem set. We can even test this by plugging this back into our original equations to see if we got it correct. And let's do that. So we see that if we plug in -2 for y, -5/3 times 3 plus 3. Clean up the right side. We can multiply the fractions and see it's -5 plus 3 because those will cancel. We have -2 equals -2. That is correct. Let's try the second equation. We have -2 equals 1/3 times 3 minus 3. Again, we're going to multiply the fractions together. We get 1 minus 3, -2 equals to -2. So that they're both correct, and this does satisfy the system of equations. Let's do one more. Let us graph and jump straight into it. So let's XY coordinate graph. draw our arrows, label, jump into it. Our b in the first equation is 3. Our slope is 4. And remember, when it's just a full number all on its own, we put it over 1 to get that fraction. Start at that 3, 1, 2, 3 on our y-axis for our y-intercept. And we're going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. And then we're going to continue the line on the left side, down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, left 1. Graph. Okay, better. Sorry, gotta make it nice. Okay, next we're gonna graph the next line. B is -2, M is -1. It's a whole number, so we have to put it over a 1. This can be a little tricky. It's a -1 over a +1 to get us that full -1 value. So we go to -2 on the y-intercept. 1, 2. We're gonna go up 1, left 1. Because we're either going to go down 1, right 1, or up 1, left 1. We can go down 1, right 1 as well. And as you can see, that will continue. Ooh, let's draw a couple more. Draw a couple more points that might make this a little easier to draw the line. Beautiful. And as you can see, as we clean this up, we have our intersection point of, let's highlight it first, our intersection point of -1, -1. So our answer to the systems of these equations is -1, -1. Not too bad. In another video, we'll go over this solving system of equations by elimination. If there's a specific problems you'd like me to do by graphing, please send me an email. I'm always happy to make another video. Other than that, I hope everyone has a great day.